I am not a crook.
So, second victory in 45 days. I know it wasn't as quick as some of your other wins, but you got done second round nonetheless. Did you see it kind of playing out that way? Kevin would be open to getting finished in that fashion?
Yeah, it's my second fight in 40 days or something like that. And the game plan was start punching hard in the second. Round one was to try and tucker him out, and I think it worked.
Yeah. What did you think of the stoppage? Some people were saying it took a little bit for the ref to get it.
You know what? I like it when refs let it go. I'm a fighter. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm in for. Let it go. If it was the other way around, I'd want that ref to give me every opportunity to get away.
And what do you make of, or what's just the post-fight entries? I mean, they're kind of becoming a thing in their own. What gets into you when you're in there and you have the mic? Is it like something else take you over? Or?
I smile on my face. I smile on my soul. I love it. I get that microphone. I can just let it all out. Whatever comes to my head, it comes out of my mouth, which most of the time ends up in a good way, sometimes not such a good way.
I guess let's talk about what's really important. This lady right behind me and this kid. Like that seems like, is that everything, right? Is that everything you fight for?
Yeah, absolutely. My family, my wife, my three children, they're what I fight for. I've been blessed to be able to do something I love to do, which is the reason I smile so much. But I've been even more blessed having such wonderful people surrounding me.
I think I saw you in the hotel earlier. You had looks like 6 baby carriages. I don't know. Yeah, like how much baby equipment do you bring up here?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going home after this. I'm going back to see my family. So I've got 3 car seats, 3 car carriers. I got a stroller. I got toys. I got this and that. And then I got my stuff too. So it's after the fight. You know, during the week of my fight, my wife takes care of everything. Now it's my turn to pay it back. Luckily, I think I hurt my foot just a little bit in that fight. So I mean, I'm going to play up that sympathy card a little bit too.
So what happened there?
I kicked him. He checked. It's just a bruised foot. It'll be fine in 2 days.
Yeah, it's not going to keep you out of action?
No, sir. I'm going to fight October 8th if it kills me.
Oh, sorry, I'm fighting your wife up here.
Oh, come on down.
I feel like, yeah, she's the star. I mean, yeah, I know you punch a guy, but she's the star.
Yeah, I know, right? That's about the... Sorry, I punch people, but she makes it happen.
Can you tell me just what is your relationship? I mean, I know your relationship, but relationship as far as and fighting. Like, how does that work?
You know, we actually both started picking it up together. He was training in weapons at some school and heard about some pancration tournament and started doing that. And he had nobody to train with, so I became his first training partner / student, and we started building a gym from there with his coach. And he took the fighting side a little bit more seriously. I took the technical side a little bit more seriously.
So I was going to say, what's your emotions like when he's in there fighting? Are you very calm? Do you get frazzled?
I'm probably a little too business. I see everything that he should be doing, and I do what wives do best and tell him what to do.
If I lose, the first thing, you should have done what I said. I've got 5 or 6 losses, and every time, why didn't you do what I said?
Everybody sees these, couple minutes that we're in the cage, and that's, such a small part of what we've been working on. We worked months, some fights we look out for a full year before they happen, so we have a whole game plan behind it. We've got training, we've got all the stuff that we've worked on, so I'm there for every part of it.
So what's your criticism of his performance tonight?
I told him a 12-second knockout. What was that? A TKO? Come on.
So what does a win over Kevin do for you right now? Are you just content fighting as many times as you can against whoever, or are you looking to actually climb the ranks and get into the top 5, top 10?
You know what? Both. I love fighting, and I understand those big fights only come around so often. So if I have to take... I don't want to say small fights because he is not a small fight. My God, he might be the strongest guy I've ever worked with or fought against. But as far as rankings go, I will get there. When I've earned my spot in that top 10, I will get there, and people will be chanting my name from here to hell back in America.
So what's the word? Did you get a chance to speak to Joe? Is he going to give you a fight?
I'm going to talk to Joe. I'm going to talk to Joe about getting on that card. I've been pretty lined up in fights in the last few months. So I'm really going to sit down and say, come on, it's my coach, Dan Henderson, my friend, Dan Henderson. Give me a shot to be part of history with him.
Do you think, Dan, if he beats Michael Bisping, is he actually going to retire, or is he going to come and defend?
When Dan beats Michael, and I love you, Michael, I really do. We've trained together once or twice, and you are a superstar. If you were fighting anyone else, I'd be pulling for you. But Dan Henderson's the man. And God, he still beats us all up in practice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was your name?
McKee.
McKee. I know you probably tell us a novel's worth of information, but what's the journey been like? 'Cause I think you kind of first on the national scene became known. I think in MFC. I think when you first started, we started seeing you on TV. I think
We were Bellator before that.
Bellator before that. Okay, but just kind of from your point of view, tell us the story. How did from the first fight to now? What has it been like?
It's definitely been a trip. I did top model, and I was doing that right before his pro debut. We finished filming less than a month before his first pro fight, and that was my big thing. Is I had to be back in time for that. I told all the producers that, okay, I'm just gonna be home for that fight, right? I can't miss that. And it's been a lot of fun. Just how long it took us to get there. Every step along the way, where all the bumps came were not always the most opportune times, but it's been fun and it's a trip. It's great getting to see him, take all the limelight. It's much better. I like being behind the scenes.
And who's this?
This is our newest little man. He's 4 weeks old. This is little Crosby Alvey. I fought in South Dakota about 4 weeks ago, a little more, and 5 days later, little man came. So again, my wife is a trooper. She went to South Dakota 9.5 months pregnant.
Did you corner her?
I did. I had all my medical paperwork in my bag. I knew where all the hospitals were. We had it down. Oh, sorry, sweetheart.
Okay, well, I guess we'll wrap this up.
Thanks, gorgeous.
So any names you want to, just whoever, 205, 185, you just want on that match?
I want Europe. 85 is my weight class, so I'd love an 85er. But if there's no one who's really going to step up, and I believe, forgive me if I get his name wrong, Askram, I believe is his name. Askham, yes, Scott. That was Scott Askham. He said yes. I believe he fights next week. Assuming that fight goes on, let's put that one on. He's one European that stepped up and said yes. But if he can't do it, or if Joe doesn't like the matchup, I'll take anyone, anywhere.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you guys so much. Hey, thanks, guys. Hey, thank you.